Hello everyone. So we shall start. Hands on heart. Inhale and exhale slowly and deeply. Inhale. Hold. Center yourself. Try to center yourself by removing all the emotions, all the thoughts, and be present at the moment. Focus in between your eyebrows and heart and crown. Hands touching your heart to the Supreme God. Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for your priceless blessings. Thank you for divine light, divine love, divine guidance. Thank you for divine love and mercy, inner healing and physical healing. Thank you for the inner strength to practice regularly, to strengthen all our pillars. We thank you for your priceless teachings, guidance, for help and protection from all the harms and dangers. To all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, to all the Tirthankaras, to all the higher beings, to all the great hierarchies, to our spiritual teacher, please take the name of your spiritual teacher. For many of us, it is Master Chua Kok Sui. To his spiritual teacher, Mahaguruji Mailing. To all the spiritual teachers, spiritual guides, to all the Tirthankaras, gurus and saints of all traditions. To our higher beings, our divine self, to our higher soul, to all the angels of our physical body, emotional body, mental body, etheric body, all the angels assigned to each and every of our organs. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you for your priceless help. Humbly, we invoke for divine guidance, divine mercy, for illumination, for spiritual growth, for spiritual evolution. Thank you for your mercy to all the Masihas. Thank you for being there, for helping us in each and every work to be manifested as per the divine law. We are so grateful to you. Humbly, we sacrifice all our negative energies, negative thoughts, negative emotions, psychological imbalances, poverty consciousness, negative beliefs from this life and past many lifetimes, from all the ages, times and dimensions. We thank you for your priceless connectivity. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you for your love, for your mercy. Thank you for your compassionate, soothing, healing energies, for healing our physical bodies, emotional bodies, mental bodies. Thank you for healing our families. Thank you for healing our lives. We thank you. Thank you for healing every aspect of our life in full faith, with deep gratitude, with respect, and with lots and lots of love. We thank you in full faith. We thank you. Keep your eyes closed. Let us affirm the soul affirmation given to us by Master Choa Kok Sui. You can easily get it online. I am that I am. I am not this body. So when we say I am not this body, we actually disintegrate this aspect of our presence. I am not the emotions. Let us disintegrate all the emotions roaming around into our astral bodies. I am not the thoughts. Let us all disintegrate our thinking patterns, old beliefs, thoughts wavering around here and there into our mental bodies. I am not even the mind. For a moment, stop all the activities of your mind. I and my Guru are one. I and the God is one. I am the child of God. I am one with God and one with all. And this is the truth, regardless of the capacities of our brain to understand this truth. And with this oneness, let us raise our hands in blessings position. Visualize Mother Earth in front of us. Let us chant one great invocation to help our brothers at soul level who have lost themselves and forgot the purpose of the life. From the point of light within the mind of God, let love stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the world teacher return to earth. May the Buddha return to earth. May Christ return to earth. Let us all prepare ourselves for the upcoming Vesak. And may we be abundantly blessed to register our experiences of the time when the Lord God returned to earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan from the center where the will of God is known, Let purpose guide the will of every person, every being. The purpose which the Holy Masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on each and every brother into their hearts. May the people are not only talking about doing something good, but actually acting out this goodness in daily lives. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out. May it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power manifest the divine plan on earth. Let light, love, and power manifest the divine plan on each one of us. So be it. Let us chant Om Mani Padme Hum to impregnate these energies into the hearts of our brothers, into us, into our family members, onto Mother Earth. Mani Padme Hum. Inhale the blessings. Share it with your family. Inhale the blessings. Share it with your loved ones, your friends, your neighbors, the people you know. Inhale more deeply and exhale the loving energies and share it with the people we are not acquainted with, those who are in need. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. May the loving, peaceful energies be anchored into Mother Earth and into the hearts of every person, every being now. So be it. Let's stabilize the energies. Cut. Open your eyes with a sweet big smile. Good? Healing was done? Yeah? Feeling expanded? Yes. Cool. Okay. So we shall start from page number 14, the second paragraph. The nerve centers themselves are, of course, provided by the food sheath or dense body. But prana is the controlling energy which acts through the nerve centers, making the food sheath obedient and fashioning it for the purpose which the I, seated in the higher intelligence, demands. Very important to understand. Let's break the paragraph into 3 parts. Try to understand, absorb, and then proceed further. The first division for this paragraph is the nerve centers themselves are, of course, provided by the food sheath or the dense body. That means the organs, the nervous system of our physical body, or where the nerves get crossed together, any part of our body, is of course provided means by made up of the food sheath. That means we require into our physical body, we require food. We need food to run our body, to take to take work from our body. We require food, and that is a part of dense body. That means the physical body. Got it? But prana is the controlling energy which acts through the nervous system, making the food sheath obedient. That means it's not only the matter that we are putting the food inside, but also this food is how we will swallow, how it will get digested, how it will get absorbed, the energy would get absorbed. It can only happen when the energy will command and the food sheath, or means the body parts, will absorb, obediently follow what the energy wants, or how the energy works towards to get the food digested. Did you get what I'm saying? But the prana is the energy, is the controlling energy which acts through the nervous system. Because of the energy, the prana gets, swallowed and flowed throughout, and the blood is flowing. That is the energy. Even with the help, even when the, what do you say, even because of the with the gravitational energy, then also our blood is able to come up till our brain. What is the purpose of that? If it is gravitational energy only, then everything will be just pulled down. But even beyond, even against the gravitational energy, the blood is flowing. Why? Because of the energy into our system. Yes? Now I can see many faces. Yes, thank you. So this was the second. And fashioning it for the purpose which the I, that means the soul, seated in the higher intelligence demands. If the soul wants to have a good food or something to be, dear to our physical body, that is because of the soul. A higher soul wants it to, if a person wants to sit for a fasting for several days, that is the higher soul which is commanding. Otherwise, the body would demand foods 3 times a day. That's the soul which has the control over it. Okay? It is important to note that although the nerves are in the physical body, it is not the physical body as such which has the power of feeling. As a sheath, the physical body does not feel. It is a receiver of the impressions only. How powerful it is written, huh? It is not the physical body which is feeling. It is just the soul, the energy within us is feeling. So, if we hit our hand, what is that? The energy which has a pressure is hitting onto the hand. And the pressure here, the energy here is telling and sending the signals to the brain. Hey, come on, somebody is slapping on my hand. So what is this? This is the prana, the energy. The physical body does not have. Okay, tell me one thing. If the physical bodies has ever have capabilities to feel, then a dead person would also be feeling. Yeah? Don't you think? If a physical body would be having a tendency to feel, then a dead body would be feeling it in the same manner. It is because the energy inside, the prana inside the physical body, the denser body, which leads us to feel. Got it? It is the receiver of the impression only. The outer body receives the impact, but in its own cells does not lie the power of feeling pleasure or pain, except in a very vague, dull, and massive way, giving rise to the vague, diffused feelings such as those of general fatigue, for example. right? The physical contacts are transmitted. The physical contacts are transmitted inwards by prana, and these are acute, sharp, keen, specific, quiet, different from the heavy diffuse sensations derived from the cells themselves. So there is some energy inside the cells which helps us to understand that we have to feel it. That is the sense of the cells which comes from prana. It is thus in every case prana which gives the sense activity to the physical organs and which transmits the outer vibration to the sense centers which are situated in kama, in the sheath which is next to that of prana, the Manu Maya Kosa. That is the etheric double. That is the sheath which is around us. It is by means of the etheric double that prana runs along the nerves of the body and thus enables them to act not only as the carrier of external impacts but also of the motor force originated from within. We just have discussed, हमने अभी अभी पढ़ा कि ग्रेविटेशनल एनर्जी की ही एनर्जी खाली होती तो सब कुछ ही नीचे होता ना, फिर ब्लड कैसे वापस से ऊपर आता? अगेंस्ट द लॉ ऑफ ग्रेविटेशनल एनर्जी. But it is because every body has its own energy system that propels the energy from downwards to upwards and helps us in the circulation motion. And that energy is the etheric double. Yes? Did you get? I hope it is clear to everyone. Any questions so far so that we can proceed further for the next paragraph?
Yeah, just a sec. Because I have the PDF version. What chapter are you reading? Sorry.
It is the second chapter, page number 14.
Thank you.
The other ones, any questions? Okay, let's proceed further. Just a moment, please. It is the play of the pranic life currents in the etheric doubles of minerals, vegetables, and animals which awaken out of latency, the astral matter involved in the structure of their atomic and molecular constituents, thus producing a thrill which enables the monad or form to draw in astral material, which are built by nature spirits into a loosely constituted mass and future astral body. That means it's not only they are talking about human beings, they are also telling us that in different ways, in fruits, vegetables, animals, and other living beings follow the same infrastructure. And this monad, which is the soul, the higher soul, they also have the nature spirits which have the loosely constituted masses, that is the particles which are there. They also absorb energies which they carry for the future astral bodies. Whenever they will have for the future astral bodies, that means not in one lifetime but in many lifetimes. They carry some of the information. Okay? In the mineral, astral matter is so little active that there is no perceptible working from the astral to the physical. So in the mineral world, that means number one was the human kingdom they were talking about, then the animal kingdom, now they are talking about animal and plant kingdom. Now they are talking about the mineral kingdom. But they say that in mineral kingdom, the same astral matter which needs to be activated is in very little form. They are not super activated just in the form of living beings. For example, our crystals, they have their own consciousness, but not to that of our in comparison to our own intelligence. With animals, it is in the higher plants that increase astral activity affects their etheric, and through this their dense matter. So what are higher plants? Higher plants is big trees, big trees, and in comparison to grass and mosses. So they have huge energy system. They have huge energy. They are the huge energy producers, or they have the big etheric bodies in comparison to grass and small plants. So this shows that the person, when they are, for example, let's talk about it. So when there are minerals, they have less consciousness. But when they reach to the level of the plant kingdom, so the plant kingdom, which is nearest to the mineral kingdom, has lesser energy. But as the plant kingdom grows in form of plants, in forms of shrubs, in form of small trees, in form of big huge trees in forest jungles, in forests, woods, they would be having, they are on the higher plant kingdom, not on the lower plant kingdom. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? So they have the lower energy, but as they grow in every incarnation, they reach, once they reach to the higher plant or higher plant, which is the trees, which is the hugest ones, then they cross the bar and they reach to the animal kingdom. Then again the story starts from the higher plants to the lower animals, small reptiles and all. And then they gradually reach to dogs, cats. Then they increases to elephants, rhinoceros, and then they increase to blue whales. And once they reach to the blue whale, that is the highest, which is the biggest mammal. And then they come into the category of human kingdom. This is how it grows.
But some of them also go into the angelic kingdom.
After human.
After. I thought from animal it is either angel or it is human.
Either angel or human.
Yeah, I mean like
Without learning the lessons, how would one reach to the level of angelic kingdom? Angelic kingdom is far above. When we reach to the level of different, initiations comes after human life. मजा आ रहा है आज, हाँ? Interesting. So with animals, the much greater astral consciousness affects their etheric doubles, and by these etheric vibrations, the building of the nervous system, which was dimly foreshadowed only in plants, is stimulated. So the consciousness comes for when the plant into the some part of the when the plant during the plant kingdom. Then the stimulation starts activating in form of photosynthesis. They use the process of photosynthesis to produce food for the plants. That means they start getting consciousness to prepare food to live. Earlier in mineral kingdom they don't do it. That comes only from the center of the plant kingdom. Any questions so far till here? Good to go? It is thus...
sorry, just one thing. So if somebody some human kingdom soul has done a lot of bad deeds, so is it possible that they go back to animal kingdom, or is it that they never go back to animal kingdom always?
No, thank you for that question. Once a human, always a human, because from there the lesson starts to grow. And the growth is in spiral form. So till the time you won't learn the lesson for that particular area, you will keep on revolving, you'll keep on taking births, incarnations. Once you learn the lesson, okay, now another spring, step up. So till the time you reach to, you cover the whole spiral labyrinth, till the time you cannot reach to that goal. So once you have taken the birth as human, many of the spiritual investigators, they have claimed that once you become you take birth in human kingdom, you never go back, unless and until, I have heard Sri Ram also saying the same, unless and until you have really really bad deeds. So people, when they say yeah, 84 lakh we have incarnations, and then we don't know what we'll become, like a goat, cow, or whatsoever. No, you have already reached to a level of understanding that from here you will always learn your lessons, and now we have to reach to this journey, or reach to the level of arhats, and not going back again. So consider you guys as, consider yourself as super lucky, and you have actually achieved a lot, that you have reached to this level. And when we are sitting today here, that's again an achievement, that at least we know कि हमें किस चीज़ पर काम करना है. Yes? Cool? कोई सवाल किसी का प्लीज़ पूछें, हिंदी, इंग्लिश, पंजाबी, मराठी, गुजराती. We have translators here. Any questions? बढ़े आगे? Yes, Alex.
So can a human being become an angel?
What? Please repeat.
Sorry, can a human being become an angel?
Yeah, we all are angels, no? We all are angels in life of others, and even in life of our own loved ones. What does angel mean? Angel means to have unconditional helpers. This is what angel means, right?
So why some angels we don't see? Like, well, I'm not able to see. Like Ariel,
Because we need purification from inside for our own self to see. They are already here. Once we closed our eyes, we invoked, didn't we feel another kind of vibration around? And it usually don't happen when we are just generally talking and gossiping.
I think she's asking about the angelic kingdom. That
Angelic kingdom, okay. When we'll reach to that, we'll read about that. Okay, let us first complete this, and then once we'll reach to the level where we'll read about angelic kingdom, we will definitely be talking about it too. Okay. So it is thus impulses set up by consciousness willing to experience, which cause astral vibrations, these producing vibrations in etheric matter. Now, if you notice that it is italically in italic font, it is written willing. That means if we want, if we are willing to experience etheric double around us, only then we'll be able to feel it. Otherwise, before, if we have not done pranic healing or any of the other energy courses, then we won't be ever able to feel that, even if there is some energy or not. Just like if we are talking to random people, even if we are talking to our friends who are not so interested in this spirituality and all, whatever we are talking to them, they won't understand, because they'll say, what are you feeling, what are you hearing, what are you talking about? No, I don't feel like. So it's the matter of willing. Yes? Which cause astral vibration. So willing to experience. If we are willing to experience, then only we'll feel, okay, I can feel the energy here. That is my willingness to experience. Okay, where is your crown chakra? Where is your heart chakra? I hope I'm not considering my crown chakra to be here in my belly. So that is the willingness to experience and willingness to understand, willingness to learn. And that is which causes astral vibrations. These producing vibrations in etheric matter, the impulse thus comes from the consciousness, but the actual building of nervous system, which the consciousness at this stage is unable to undertake, is performed by etheric nature spirits directed by the shining ones of the third elemental kingdom and the logos working through the group souls. Now, what are group souls? Group souls are till the kingdom of animals. Group souls are those souls which come in group on earth, and then they have their own journeys to perform. And when one soul dies, it is like this. It is like this. So this is group soul. Okay, they all come together. So drop by drop, it scatters all around the world. Okay, so when they scatter around all around the world, they have their own journeys. Some die early, some die late. So till the time every drop will return back to this group soul, it won't get elevated, it won't get, illuminated. So they have to be there till the time all the drops come back, become one, and then they are elevated to another level of the life. Just like dogs, they give litter in groups. They move around in community. The tigers, they have a kafila, they have a community in jungles. They walk together, they live in communities, they live in groups. So that is the form of group souls. They take birth together, but they have to evolve together. For the matter of fact, some die early, some die late. So everybody has to wait till the time everybody is recollected, and then they can proceed further. ठीक है? And it is also like this, when the new souls, they have learned their lesson. This I've heard from Sri Ram, this whole thing. So till the time they reach to this level that they have their own learnings. So if the water is of black color, in every life, every group soul, the part of the group soul, learn their lessons and they come back. So their water filters up. Then again they take birth as group. They learn their lessons, then they recollect, then they clear up. Then the crystal clearing happens. Yes? I hope the little master is also understanding. He is listening very carefully. Yes? You understanding? We are talking about dogs, huh? Okay. Alright. There appears first in the astral body as a center having the function of receiving and responding to the vibrations from outside. That means through the astral body, that is the emotional body, it receives. If we feel good, we continue doing something or the other. If we don't feel like doing it, then we leave it over or we ignore. So it starts from our astral body. How our emotions are connected, how we feel. Then we are able to absorb it or we leave it up. Then from this center vibration passes through the etheric body. पसंद आता है तभी हम आगे बढ़ते हैं कि चलो, if I like this, मुझे पसंद आया, then only I'll be okay, चलो, I'll have that energy, okay, to bring my hand forward and to pick the glass. From this center means from the astral body, if we feel we have good emotions about it, then we start doing it. And if we start liking that thing, we make efforts to do it. And by putting the efforts, obviously the etheric body, the energy starts shifting up and causing the etheric vortices which draw into themselves the dense physical part. दैट मीन्स जो एथरिक बॉडी के आसपास की जो एनर्जी है और वो डेंस बॉडी के अंदर जा रही है, फिर वो डेंस बॉडी को बोलती है कोई एक एक्शन लेने के लिए. सो हम इन चीज़ों को कितना आसान समझते हैं, बट कितनी डिटेल में है ये हमारा एक एक एक्शन. एवरीथिंग इज सो मच इन डिटेल. And eventually from a nerve cell, the group cells which receiving vibrations from the outer physical world transmit them back to the astral centers, and the physical and astral centers thus acting and reacting onto one another. So when the signals passes through the dense body to the cells, and the cells start moving up, having again the same feeling that I am touching myself, that again reflects on my etheric body. So this cycle goes on. The physical astral centers thus acting and reacting one another. Out of these nerve cells, the sympathetic system is built first by impulses, as we have seen, originating in the astral world. Later, the cerebrospinal system is constructed by impulsing originating into the mental world. So this is something which we can just very easily learn, that it starts from the astral, then it proceeds further, reach to the etheric double from the denser body. From the denser body it again goes, and by the help of cells, they have a memory. Through the nervous cells they keep a memory, and when the memory builds up, okay, I have to pick up glass like this and I have to sip water like this. So they make some memories, and when they make some memories, so memories or the thoughts, they go into our mental body. Food for brain, food for soul, but this is food for brain to think. Okay?
So, sorry, so you're saying that it means that astral and physical centers are acting and reacting on one another, and that then creates certain memories which are then which then goes into the mental world.
Yes. The sympathetic system always remains directly connected with the astral centers, but it is important to note that these astral centers are not the astral chakrams, of which we shall speak later. Now there are other astral chakrams. That means these are etheric double. They have centers. Now the compiler is also giving a hint that there are astral chakras also. But are merely aggregation in the astral sheath, which form the beginnings of the center which will build the organs in the physical body. The astral chakrams are not formed till a much later period in evolution. So that means ये easily नहीं build हो जाते हैं जिसके साथ में हम born हुए हैं. The chakras which we are born with, they are being formed later when the evolution happens. So the moment we are evolving, we are also evolving with the chakras into the astral body. From these centers then, which are not the chakrams, 10 organs in the physical are formed. 5 to receive impressions, that is Gyanendriya, that is the 5 senses. knowledge senses and sense centers in the brain, which eventually are connected with ears, eyes, ears, tongue, nose, skin, and 5 to convey vibrations from consciousness to the outer world. That is Gyanendriya. Then is Kamendriya, the action senses. Please mark these lines. That is Kamendriya, the action senses or the sense centers which cause action. These being the motor centers in the brain to be connected with the sense organs in hands, feet, larynx, organs of generations and excretion. That is hand, feet, larynx, organs of generation are reproductive organs, and excretion, digestive system. So far so clear? बढ़ा जाए आगे?
But ma'am, it is Karmendriyas.
Yeah, Karmendriyas. Karma, which has the karma, the action. Okay. The student must carefully note that the prana which courses though along the nerves is quite separate and distinct from what is called a man's magnetism. The Kriya Shakti, which we have read in another chapter earlier. The magnetism, the Kriya and the Shakti. Or nerve fluid, which is generated within its own body. This nerve fluid or magnetism keeps the etheric matter circulating along with the nerves, or more accurately along a coating of ether which surrounds each nerve, much as a blood circulation through the veins. And just as the blood carries oxygen to the body, so does the nerve fluid convey prana. So it is because of the pranic energy, the fluid throughout the whole body passes by, and this is called magnetism. Furthermore, just as the particles of the dense physical body are constantly changing and being replaced by fresh particles derived from food, water, and air, so are the particles of the etheric body being constantly changing and replacing by the fresh etheric particles. These being taken into the body along with the food eaten, with the air breathed, and with prana in the form known as the vitality globule, as will presently be described. That is in the first day of basic pranic healing class. We make students see how vitality globules look like. And so they are saying when we eat fresh food, we get new energy. Okay. So simultaneously, even into our etheric double, into our energy body, these energy system, they are continuously being replaced. So used up energy already automatically wones out, and the fresh energy takes the replaces up. So that is the only reason why we have dirty clouds into our aura. If we see dirty aura, we see dirty clouds around our aura. What is that? Those are the used up prana, used up energy, which has not been properly replaced, and they have clustered or crystallized into the aura. And when it is crystallized into the aura, they become diseases, because the flow of energy blocks the flow of energy. When they block the flow of energy, they tend to manifest diseases into the physical body, because that particular area won't be getting the fresh energy. Isn't it easy for us to help others understand what pranic healing is all about, or what other healing modalities is all about, how we replace the energies? Otherwise they say, oh, what are you talking about? For them, we are nuts. Right? So please tell everyone to go through these recordings which I am putting on YouTube. So that at least even if you want to, learn, relearn, listen, or you have something better to come up with, I am open for that. Okay? The prana is or vitality exists on all planes. That means this prana exists even on physical plane, astral plane, mental plane, etc. Prana, the one's life, is the nave to which are attached the 7 spokes of the universe wheel. Hymn to prana, that is Atharva Veda. It is written in Atharva Veda. That is the 9-4. We are here, however, concerned only with its appearance and methods of work in the lowest and physical plane. It must also be noted that prana on the physical plane is 7-fold. Another thing which we got to know. Please mark it. It must also be noted that prana on the physical plane is 7-fold. 7 layers होती हैं prana की जब वो हमारे physical plane पर होता है, and there are 7 varieties of it. So 7 folds with 7 varieties is equal to 49. Can anybody understand what is the purpose of 7 by 7 into 49? There are also something related with Kundalini fire. The different layers with different varieties. So since we have heard in day 3, that is in class, we have heard about that prana, the sun is already giving us the electricity. That is on page number 9, the electricity, and then the prana, the vitality, and then comes the kundalini, the fire. That makes us complete. So I think we shall continue with the other pages in our next class to complete our chapter number 2. We are already buying time. Okay, so we will be reading about the already seen the different 7 things and all. Let's see what comes. Okay, any questions so far? Any insights to be shared? Please. All set?
Ramneet ma'am, physical plan, like 7-fold, what does that exactly mean?
Good question. जो हम फिजिकल प्लेन में देख रहे हैं, देर आर डिफरेंट प्लेन्स इन दिस यूनिवर्स, इन दिस लाइफ टाइम, इन दिस होल universe would be the right appropriate thing, okay, to talk about. So physical plane is mother earth, where we are living, our physical body which we can touch. So the things which we called as physical plane. Then there are energy body, that is the etheric plane, which we have read in our pranic healing class, on which we do healing. These are the different dimensions actually. Okay, then comes the astral plane, where you will be reading it in pranic psychotherapy, where all the emotions will be addressed. Okay, so we will be healing on astral plane. Then there comes the astral and mental both in psychotherapy. In advanced pranic healing, in basic pranic healing, we are only working on the physical bodies. Okay, but then in pranic psychotherapy, we are dealing with the astral, with our emotions and with our thoughts. So astral and emotion planes, that is the different dimensions of our existence. Okay, और जो ये 7 की बात करी गई है वो हम कल पढ़ेंगे कि ये 7 वाइटैलिटी के डिफरेंट लेयर्स कौन से हैं और 7 वेराइटीज़ कौन सी हैं. मतलब 7 into 7 turns up to 49. 7 into 7, 7 sevens are 49. Okay, आया समझ में?
Yes.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions, insights, please?
Just one thing. Actually, I couldn't join the WhatsApp group that you shared last time.
Hmm.
So can you share that link over email or over WhatsApp, because the chats है ना वो it doesn't from laptop.
You have my number, no?
Yeah.
Please drop me a message. I'll directly
Yeah.
send you. Okay? Thank you. Let's do our thanks giving. Then we'll switch off the recording. Then you have anything extra to ask, please. Let's continue with it. Hands on heart to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother. Thank you for your priceless blessings. Thank you for divine light, divine love, divine guidance. Thank you for divine love and mercy, inner healing and physical healing. Thank you for helping us to register all the information we have shared so far in such an easy manner. We are so grateful to all the higher beings, to all the spiritual investigators and helpers. With their efforts, we are able to reach and receive this information. We are so grateful to you for your kind efforts. We appreciate you for the same. With deepest gratitude, respect, and with love, we thank you, thank you, thank you in full faith. We thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you to our spiritual teachers and spiritual guides. Thank you to the higher beings. Thank you. Atma, Namaste. Thank you to all the souls present here and the souls who will be listening these recordings later. Atma, Namaste to all. Thank you for your contribution towards energies. Atma, Namaste. Thank you for joining in.